Assalamu alaikum class 2. Today we are again here with the same chapter 1, a smart machine. Let's look what is left in this chapter. Today we will discuss the one of the subtopic of the previous topic, desktop and icon. In this topic we will discuss about the definitions of desktop and icons. There is one thing more left in the previous videos. I have added that in my today's video, that is called the personal computer definition. Okay, what is a personal computer? Look at the definition. Any computer that is used by only one person is called a personal computer. For example, our desktop computer, it is used by only one person at a time. Your tablet computers, for example your tabs, only one person can use it at a time. Your laptop and your palm top, these are all devices that are used by only one person at a time. So we can say that they are all personal computers. And we write this word personal computer in the short form of PC. If I say that, what is the full form of PC? PC stands for personal computer. Okay, we can call PC to all these four devices: tab, desktop computer, laptop and palm top. Okay, or every device is called a PC because it is used by only one person. Keep this in mind. Okay, personal computer. Let's start our topic, desktop and icons. Let's look at the definition of desktop. Desktop is the first appearing screen when a computer is switched on. Okay, when we turn on our computer through proper steps, the first screen that appears on the screen, that has small pictures like icons on it, that start to show a small strip of horizontal line of the taskbar and a wallpaper on it, that is called a desktop. Okay, and what are icons? Icons are the small pictures on the desktop screen. You can see the icons of any application or the software, thumbnails of it, like MS Word document, Skype and games and MS PowerPoint. These are all small. MS Paint, these are the small pictures. All these small pictures are called icons. They are displayed onto the screen of the desktop, so you can double click on it and open it. Here is an example. I have uploaded a picture from your book. Let's see, where is the desktop? Yes, the screen. This full screen that has the background wallpaper. You can see there is a picture on the background, and we have small pictures of the icons, little pictures called the thumbnail images at the side, and the straight horizontal line with the start button on the bottom of the screen. Okay, overall this whole screen is called a desktop. Okay, let's see where are our icons. Yes, you can see all these small thumbnails or the images are called icons. They are listed over the left hand side. If you want to open any application or so software, you have to just double click on the icon of the software. Okay, come to the book, page number 2. Now I am starting the book work. Our copy work has been completed. Now we are starting our book work. Look at the book, page number 2. There is a picture. They are asking you a question: how many computers do you see in the picture below? As we all know that we have discussed earlier, a complete computer system is composed of 4 parts. It has 4 parts: mouse, keyboard, monitor and CPU cabinet. In the following picture you are seeing 3 students are using computers, and a teacher or the instructor are guiding them. He is guiding the students to use the computer. So we have to count how many computers means a complete computer system you are seeing in the picture. Let's see. This student number 1 is using this computer system. Okay, that's computer 1. Student 2 is using another complete computer system. Okay. Third, this student is also using a computer. So how many students we have? We have 3 students. So what you have to write in the book? 3. Okay. But if you observe in the picture, there is a single device is missing. Let's look at the below side of the picture. We have given a question again. Do you find any computer part missing? We know that the computer has 4 main parts, but there is only one part missing. Count them. Yes, look, observe in the picture. Is it missing? Which part? Yes, one part is missing. If yes, what is the missing? What is missing? We can see a computer cabinet, CPU cabinet, and we can see keyboard, we can see monitor, but there is no mouse. So we can say the missing part is a mouse. Okay, write down in your book and write down today's date on it. Okay, page number 5. Come to the page number 5. There is another picture description. Look at the picture above and fill in the blanks. Okay, look at here. A girl named Aisha is sitting with her family, and every member of the family are using different types of computers or PCs. What are they saying? Aisha is working on a dash. Let's see, where is Aisha sitting? Here is Aisha sitting. Okay, Aisha is working on a dash. Which device is Aisha using? Look carefully. Aisha is using tablet. Okay, move to the next line. While her mother is working on a dash. Where is her mother and what is she using? Here is her mother. Look at the device. She is using a device and placing she has placed the device on her laps. Which device is placed on the laps? It is called laptop. Yes, laptop has a large screen and it is placed on a laps of any person or the user, and it is wireless. You can carry it anywhere you want to use it. Okay, next we are starting. Aisha's brother is working on a dash. Where is Aisha's brother? Yes, you can see that Aisha's brother is using a handy tool, a palm size computer system or a palm size PC in his hand. So what is it called? A palm size computer system is called palm top. Okay, next we will read. While her father is working on a dash. What is his father using? What kind of PC is her father using? His father is sitting on the desk and he is using I think a monitor, mouse. He has a CPU cabinet and a keyboard. 4 parts of computer. That means he is using a desktop computer. Yes, these 4 parts are combinedly called desktop computers. Write down in your book, write down today's date on it. Okay, interesting. Next, come to the page number 7. We are starting the exercise. Write down today's date on it today. Yes, the question is, the steps to start a computer are given below. Number the steps in the current order. First I will read for you. A. Switch on the monitor. B. Switch on the UPS. C. Switch on the power button on the CPU cabinet. D. Switch on the main supply. Okay, we all know that we have, when we are going to start our computer, we have to plug in the power supply. So our step number 1 will be this one, D. We'll give it number 1. This is our first step. Okay, after applying the power supply, what we have to do? We have to switch on the UPS. Okay, after plugging our computer inside and turn on the power supply, we have to switch on the UPS, because UPS helps the computer charge. We will give it 2. Step number 2. Okay, after switching on the UPS, what we have to turn on? Now we have to turn on the CPU cabinet power button. I have already told you in the previous video. Yes, CPU cabinet has a power button. We have to push it to on, to turn it on. Okay, we will give it step number 3. The last step. Now after turning on all these things, what we have to turn on? We have to switch on the monitor. That is our last step, step number 4. Now your computer, your first screen, desktop will appear in front of you to start your work. Your computer is turned on. Okay, now move to the next page, page number 8. Okay, part number 2. Ruhail and his friend were playing in the garden. One of them noticed some flashcards are on the ground. The flashcards have a picture of a desktop, a laptop, or a palm-top computer. You can see that Ruhail and his friends are playing, and you can see there are a few pictures of flashcards of the pictures of desktop, palm-top, and laptop computers. Can you count the following? A. Number of desktop computers. A desktop computer, I already told you, has 4 parts. So how many pictures of desktop you see on the ground? This one, 1, 2, 3. So how many number of desktop we have? Yes, we have 3 pictures of desktop computers. Count it, everyone. Come to the B, number of laptops. Laptops have large screen and a folded keyboard attached to it. Okay, 1, 2. How many laptops we have? 2. We have seen 2 flashcards of laptop computer. Let's talk about C, number of palm top computers. Palm tops have a small screen and they are of palm size. How many pictures we have? Only 1. Okay, we have 1 palm top computer flashcard. Done, everyone? Part 3, at the same page number 8. Sonia was holding a bag full of alphabet keys. Some of the keys fell down on the floor. Surprisingly, they will form a type of a computer if arranged in order. Give it a try. You can use a letter more than once. We have studied 4 types of computer: desktop, laptop, palm top, and tablet computer. Now form the spellings which you collect the letters and form. I have seen desktop. I have made the letters and combined them. I have made the desktop spelling. So easy. Okay, come to the page number 9. Fill in the blanks with the correct word. Okay. A. The icons on the desktop are like the small dash. Pictures. Yes, we all know that icons are small pictures. B. When you switch on the computer, the first screen that appears is called dash. What is it called? The first screen that appears after starting computer? Desktop. C. The power supply is kept on to keep the dash charged. Yes, which device is charged to keep the computer on? Our UPS. Yes. You can work on a tablet computer using your dash. We all know that our tablet or tab has a touchable display screen, so we can use a stylus pen or our fingers to touch it. Okay, we can use our fingers. Click the dash button to shut down the computer. Not directly we can push the shutdown button onto the screen. We have to go through its proper steps. First we have to, which button we have to click? We have to click start button. In the start menu we have got the shutdown button. Okay, so click the start button to shut down the computer. Okay, come to the next. Write true and false for the following statements. You should start and shut down a computer in the proper way. Yes, we have to follow the proper manners of starting and shutting down a computer. Write it T for true. B. A desktop computer can run on battery. A desktop computer can run on a battery? No, only laptops, palm tops, they can run on battery. So that is false. C. A laptop computer can be carried from one place to another. A laptop computer can be carried from one place to another. Yes, it is wireless and you can just charge it and you can use it anywhere you want to use. D. You should not switch off the UPS after shutting down the computer. Yes. False. You should not switch off the UPS after shutting down the computer. We have to okay, let's come to E. The small pictures on the desktop are called images. What are they called? They are called icons. Okay, they both are false. Come to the next bookwork. Choose the correct option. A type of a computer. Desktop, laptop, palm top, all of these. Which one is the type of computer? All of these. Okay? Oh, sorry. The full form of PC is personal computer. I have told the definition of personal computer today. The small pictures on the desktop are called icons. Which one is not true about a computer? Yes, which one is not true about computer? Yes, they cannot make decisions. Computer can take decision. This is a false statement. Okay. Which one is not true about humans? This one is false. Never make mistake. We can make mistake. Come to the page number 22. There is worksheet number 1. I have given you the part number 3 of worksheet number 1. I have very minor lines. I can't see these minor lines, so I have drawn arrows for you. A. Which devices indicate in A? Monitor. And which device is indicated by the red arrow? Keyboard. CPU cabinet. And the last arrow is indicating mouse. Write all these, write today's date on this question only. Okay. Recap of the topic. Today we have discussed 3 topics: desktop, icons, PC or personal computer. Let's see. Homework of the day. Define the following in your notebook. You have to write the definitions of these: desktop, icon, PCs. Okay, PC stands for personal computer. You have to write the definition of personal computer. Write the full form of PC. Okay, this is the next question. You have to note down your work in your copy. Okay, that's all for today. I hope you understand my topic. Meet you again, inshallah. Allah Hafiz.